trip. On our way to San Francisco right here. We are going to Amsterdam and then Poland, but on our way here our flight got canceled to the next day due to plane issues. So we've been figuring out what we're gonna do. Basically, if we don't show up to our flight tomorrow, they count it as a no-show and all our flights will get canceled. So we're canceling all our flights that we had planned a long time ago. We'll get a full refund for that, but now we need to book new flights. We already booked a one-way flight to Amsterdam, so we get there tomorrow on the same day, but it's gonna be like 4 hours later, but that's not a big deal. Although we have a layover in Salt Lake City, and then we fly from Salt Lake City to Amsterdam. But we still need to book our flights from Amsterdam to Warsaw, and then a very important one from Krakow to San Francisco, because I need to get back on Saturday the 13th before work on Sunday. So we're expecting or planning on this, but we're gonna do our best and get this all figured out. But we're about to get into San Francisco and get checked in for our flight and all that. So let's do this. It's me and Jackie. We're gonna explore the Netherlands and Poland one way or another.
We're on our way.
And screw United. United sucks.
Amsterdam or bust.
It's the third time United has done something like this, so never again.
Screw them bastards.
Alrighty, we made it to Salt Lake City. Taking off in about 30 minutes to Amsterdam. And then we decided we're no longer going to go to Warsaw. Instead, we're gonna take the train from Amsterdam and head towards Krakow. But halfway there is Berlin, Germany. So we're gonna spend the night in Berlin and spend the entire day in Germany. So that will be cool. Then we'll take the train the following morning from Berlin all the way to Krakow. But yeah, first flight was good. Second flight, it's about 9 hours, 20 minutes flight time. Looking forward to it. And yeah, gonna land, and it's gonna be about 2 p.m. in Amsterdam. So let's go. We made it to Amsterdam. It's a cool little airport. Alrighty, we made it to our hotel in Amsterdam. Bathroom, 2 single beds. Got a TV, we'll take it. Got a mirror. Need to eat a lot of food on this trip to maintain weight. Not a bad view. We're on the 2nd floor. Gonna unpack, probably take showers, then roam the city for a little bit. And
I mean, yeah, get that message that says
it's our hotel.
It's over hot and it's overheated. It's a bit. And during this hot.
All right, we got cleaned up. It's 5 p.m. right now, Thursday in Amsterdam. Now we don't really have a plan right now. We're just gonna take the train, go into downtown, and explore a little bit, get something to eat, and maybe take a canal cruise. So yeah, let's do it.
Oh, that's not bad.
You know you're in Amsterdam when there's a parking lot just for bicycles. It's tight up here. This is cool. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's the train station. This is awesome.
Oh my.
It's a cute little car. Steep ass stairs. Wow, this is awesome. There's a bathroom on here. We're floating now. Got the Heineken?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
In Dutch.
Ship. Also on the left, the white building, that is our Maritime Museum. And the building itself was built in 1659.
Added a century later. They were designed by Hendrik de Keyser, an architect whose work can be seen around Amsterdam, and who you're certain to hear more about on this cruise. The clock couldn't keep time, and the tower's bells rang out randomly, so locals gave it the nickname Silly on Herrenbrock, or the Gentleman's Canal. It was part of a careful plan to expand the city. In the early 17th century, the Dutch are known for leaving their curtains open, as if to say they have nothing to hide. This is especially noticeable at night, when many of the canal houses are lit up from the inside. To experience another side of Amsterdam, consider taking it easy.
Maximilian I of Austria to the city ports of the West.
One last thing about the Westerkirk. This was where the famous artist Rembrandt was buried, in an unmarked grave.
On my way to the Jumbo. Let's go eat some food. That late night exercise, baby. Let's go. Let's go. That soft Netherlands grass hasn't ever felt any better. Woo! Welcome to day 2 of our trip. We're gonna go to the Anne Frank house right now, find out where that is, and then get some breakfast before our time at 9 a.m. So let's do this. Just got to Amsterdam Central Station. Kathy, we're doing this. Day two. Day two. All right.
Last night this place was teeming.
In 350 feet, walk over the bridge.
So this is the Anne Frank house. We made it an hour early, so we got some time to kill. Oh. Holy shit. Oh, it's pretty cool out here. Gotta watch out for bikes. They'll run you over.
I see the
There's
hooks.
hooks.
Yeah.
That's
To
how
bring
they,
up furniture
yeah,
and whatnot.
right.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, because the
know,
stairs are too small and too steep.
Yeah. Now is it like
We're at the Albert Heijns. That's like an actual kind of a grocery store. Some coffees. I think they got some baked goods over here. Cheese, meat, sausage. Gosh dang. It's definitely popular. We waited 2 months to get these tickets. This is the Anne Frank house, and in the back, like another whole block back, is where they hid in the same building, but it's very farther back. Alright, we just left Anne Frank's museum. Unfortunately, you could not film or take pictures inside, but it was really interesting. Super cool. We just checked out the Royal Palace of the Netherlands. Again, you couldn't film in there, but it was pretty cool. Used to be Amsterdam's town hall, but in the 17th century it became the Royal Palace, and it still is that today. Now we're gonna go check out some Jewish cultural World War II stuff. So we'll find our ways there, and yeah. We're taking the tram to the Jewish Historical Museum. Alright, we're at the Great Synagogue. However you see that.
But there's probably a little bit of difference between Portuguese and like the
Look at that. Look at how it holds the door. I've never seen something like that. Smells old in here. Alright, now we're making our way to the National Holocaust Museum. It's beautiful out here. And everything is within a reasonable distance, walking distance, or you can take the tram. Alrighty, we're just leaving the Dutch Resistance Museum, which was super interesting. Now we're gonna head back to the hotel. Gotta take the tram and then the train, and just so we can get some rest. Pretty tired from today, so we gotta get rested up. Gonna relax a little bit.
Oh, these are. Can you try one of these? You want to try hazelnut?
I'm good.
You sure?
I got chocolate.
Okay.
Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, let's go. Alrighty, it's about 9 p.m. We are going to take the tram to get some dinner at a Greek place because it's tradition. Well, the plan is to go back to the hotel, then we gotta get up tomorrow morning super early because we're doing a tour around the countryside and stuff. So yeah, I'll get back to you in the morning. Well, good morning, welcome to day 3 of our trip. We are doing a bus tour to a couple like small towns and villages nearby Amsterdam. So we just took the train from Sloterdijk station to Amsterdam Central. Now we're gonna go find our tour bus. So let's do this. Got Grampy right there.
Maritime Museum, or we call it Het Scheepvaart Museum in Dutch. And it has very thick stone slabs on there, and that's because it had to withstand cannon fire back. But when you combine that with the fact that we have giant river systems that go all throughout Europe and end here, that makes us a river delta in that area. And so keeping in mind that this windmill's on the right, and if you're looking over here at the viewpoint on the right, if you guys see it, don't look at that view because it's much nicer on the left. Welcome to Zandse everyone.
Zandse, where they have the first windmills in the Netherlands. being clumsy. Doesn't even look real. They are known for their cheese. That is something. These are wooden shoes.
Tomatoes, yes. We use a combination of vertical farming and hydroponics to make that happen. But we're constantly pushing the boundaries of how to grow things.
The camera on presence.
Alright, we just made it to Edam, or Edam.
It's
To second stop on the bus. It's beautiful out here though. There's our bus. Gonna pick us up somewhere else. There's small houses, aren't they? Those are shops. Is this like a maybe like a lock?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
got,
it is. That's what
could you have to drop the water down?
I don't know. That's cool.
Wow. Well, we should probably catch up to the tour. We should probably catch up to the tour. They're way up ahead. Apparently this building dates back to the 1500s, and you can tell it's leaning to the left. And it also has a floating basement because the water runs underneath it, so it floats up and down like the river. And then the church we passed up over there dates back to the 1300s.
So these cheeses are named that way not because there's a special way of making them and they're super protected, and if you move 1 mile away then it's no longer called Gouda. It's not like that at all. It's
Adam's church. Massive.
Small cups.
Alright, we just made it to Simon Hove. Simon Hove something. It's only about 5 minutes away from Edam or Edam, and it's a cheese factory where they make cheese. Because the Netherlands is greatly known for their cheese.
Now we have just a very small dairy farm with 85 milking cows, and one cow on one day gives 30 liters of milk. Is there anyone who is from the United States? Yeah, you don't know liters. You've got gallons. Knife. And there is one I have a little question with, which is this one. question goes to the people from the United States also.
Different shoes. You got ice skates for soccer. This is for breaking if you're running from the cops because the print is different. We gotta go. All their cheeses. Holy shit. Oh my god. That's, oh my god. Smoked cheese. It's like the best flavor right here.
Eat them.
Yeah, we're rating all this. Oh my god. Alright, I think I ate enough cheese for the next week. Zero, please. Two. Thank you. Thank you.
You wouldn't have any place to put any trailers around here.
Alright, we just made it to Volendam, which is an old fishing village by the ocean. So we're gonna check this place out. Oh yeah. Check this out. Beware of pickpockets. Lord. Yeah, it's nice.
Good waffles.
You're traveling through Europe or just Holland?
Yeah, we're going to Amsterdam and then Berlin.
Where will you find? Holy crap. I need me one of these. Woo. I can see you driving that.
Jesus, you can drive it here.
Cool truck right here. This is pretty cool. probably like, what are we doing? We're just checking out the cool trucks. We're not used to this stuff. And there's an like American travel trailer here. It's all the way here in the Netherlands.
First I go, I'm out to Switzerland, to Geneva. There lives my older sister. Because if you don't survive and you do all things, it's not good.
Yeah.
No. Just tomorrow is my last day.
Big dairy farm. Alright, our last stop is called Marken, which is a small island near Volendam. Got an American truck here. They have to hang their clothes here. They don't have dryers. Wow.
This has been life.
We only have 10 minutes here in Marken until we gotta meet back, and I went and walked into this museum, and it's €4 each to go in. We don't really have time, but I feel bad, so we paid, and now we're just gonna take a quick gander through.
Getting upstairs. Oh no, I guess not.
This is it?
Really so. Yeah, no.
We paid like $20 for this.
No.
To go through these rooms.
Damn.
Whatever. So I gotta make money. Alright, we just saw the world famous Marken Museum. Even got some souvenirs. Yeah, baby. Alright, the bus just dropped us off on the north side of the river, so we have to take the ferry back to Central Station. Alright, it's our last night in Amsterdam, and we're gonna go get some pizza, but the restaurant is on the other side of the river, So instead of taking the tram, we have to take this bus to get us there. Yeah, let's get on. We think we know where we're going, so yeah, let's do this. Alright. Got my Holland hoodie on. Kind of like a European. That was good. Whew. Pizza was great. Now we gotta make it back to Amsterdam Centraal through the pipe, the underground tram. Let's see here. Oh, cameras, phones. Well, I think we found our way here. At least closer to the central line. So we're doing this. We like Amsterdam a lot. It's definitely pretty peaceful here. Feel pretty safe. Last year when we went to London, it wasn't dangerous, but it just seems a little safer here. Definitely cleaner, more peaceful. People are a lot nicer for sure. So yeah, Netherlands, it's a great place. Good morning, welcome to day 4 of our trip. We're loading on the train right now to get to Amsterdam Central. Then we're gonna hop on and find our train to Duisburg, Germany, because we have a change there before we get to Berlin. So let's get to Amsterdam Central, find where our train's gonna be. It's here. It's gonna be here at 8:30. Right now it's 7:30, so we got some time to spare. But yeah, we're leaving Amsterdam. It was a good, nice town. It's pretty cool. Found our train and we're leaving Amsterdam to Duisburg, and then Duisburg to Berlin. Looking good. Alright, we made it to Duisburg, Germany. Now we got to change trains. This one that starts at 11:05. So we gotta go to track 13. Let's find it. Duisburg, Germany. This is the bathroom on the Dutch Bonds train. Hey, it's cool. Nice to have one though. Alright, let's go back. Dortmund. Sounds good. Alrighty. just got off our train here. Now we're in Berlin. We're gonna go find our hotel, and then we'll probably get some food and check this place out. Found our hotel. Now we're gonna go find some food to eat and then take the tram, see Brandenburg Gate and a couple other things. So we're gonna go check out downtown and see it. It's the food factory. That's what it says at the bottom. And that's the train station. It's massive. Got a food market going on over here.
It's a central location of Germany.
When does it due? Oh shit.
As a souvenir. It's all. The rest of east side and the west side you cannot recognize anymore. Except if you met some old German guys, he can tell you where it was the east and it was the west. But
impressive, I tell you.
Those are.
Yeah, it sounds a lot cheaper here.
They're only $3.50 if you want one.
Yeah.
3. The really is where it's at. Oh yeah, it's good. Good store right here. Alright, good morning. Welcome to day 5 of our trip. We're in Berlin, Germany. We just left the hotel. It's almost 10 a.m. right now. We slept in a lot, but we needed to catch up on sleep. We've been getting up around like 6 a.m. pretty much every single morning, so we caught up on sleep. Now we're walking up to one of the pickup spots for the big bus, because we're gonna pay for that and it'll take us around all the spots here in Berlin, and we can get off and hop back on. So it should be a good way of getting around and also giving us kind of like a tour of every important thing that we want to see here in Berlin. But the weather's pretty nice. It's about 60 degrees, a little breezy. It's really nice out here. But our hotel is right next to the central station, so we gotta get out a little bit to see all the historical spots. But we're right next to the hotel, which is super nice. Oh, it's a Right, we hopped off here where they have parts of the original Berlin Wall. This is the east side, that's the west side. This is crazy. It's about probably 12 feet tall. Even taller than that. It says at least 136 people lost their lives trying to cross the wall. Then they killed them. Wow. I don't have the patience to read all this, but you gotta sit through this, let Grampy read it, do his thing. In the wild. So much stuff. Been here for a long time. Alright, we're now headed to Checkpoint Charlie. Alright, we're in line to take a picture at Checkpoint Charlie. This is where the Americans and Russians tanks, they met in the middle, but they did not fight each other, but they did this a couple of times.
There was, because I think there was a threat. There was always a threat.
Alright, we've basically seen pretty much everything that we want to see here, but you already know we're back at the Rewe checking this place out because they got some good food. Good morning, it's day 6 of our trip. We're leaving Berlin right now. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. Our train to Poland leaves at 6 a.m. so we're taking a transfer from Berlin Central to Berlin Leichenberg. That's where our train from Leichenberg to Krakow goes. But we have another change there in Poland, so got a little bit of a journey, about 6 hours on the train today, but then we'll be in Krakow, Poland around 1:30 p.m. So yeah, let's do this. We just made it to Leichenberg. Now we gotta go to track 17.
The chief town, Mykolaiv. Yeah. And my town only speak Russian. History, yeah.
Yeah, really.
We're going to Poland. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're going to Poland. Thanks to some Russian guy, he understood German in our track change. So if it wasn't for him, we probably would have missed our train. But thank God for him. Somewhere in Poland. Alright, we just made it in Poznan or Poland. Our train was delayed, so we got here late, and now we missed our following train from here to Krakow, so we booked the next train, but we gotta wait here for about an hour and 50 minutes, so we're gonna just check out the station, see what's up. Poznań is one of the big cities in Poland, so kind of interesting. We're in the middle of somewhere, but yeah. Look at this. So 4 zloty is about $1. So we got this candy bar and a Coke for $2. What in the US that would be at least $5 or $6 total. Alright, we're still in Poznań. We think we found the right train, so hopefully it shows up in the next 10 minutes. If it doesn't pick us up, I guess we're just stranded out here in Poznań, and we're gonna start a new life here in Poland. Here. Alright, we just made it to our first class seats. It was only $54 US for 2 people for about a 5-hour train ride. And these are the seats. Basically just the normal seats, really. I don't know what the difference is, but we're towards the front.
Maybe a little more space.
Little separate room.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe they can recline a little bit.
There's that button.
Shit.
Button on the side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's a little better. Looks better than the other one.
But yeah, let's go to Krakow now.
5 hours of this.
Let's do it.
Good. That one's right there.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
W razie czego to do wody dojdę, a książkę.
Just made it to Krakow. We're gonna go take a bus to our hotel. Got that taxi for $10. Alright, we made it to the hotel. You gotta check this out. We were not expecting this, but it's actually really nice for pretty cheap, to be honest with you guys. Even has a huge balcony. Not planning on this, but we'll take it. Nice view. Kind of outside the city a little bit, so you gotta take a taxi or an Uber to get to places, but it's a really nice hotel. It's pretty brand new also. We're walking into Old Town, Krakow. It's really nice out here so far. You can't let these guys scam us. found the castle.
Yeah, but one option is
Not a church.
There's like 1 half month this year to go.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really pretty.
Thank you, brother. Found the pool. This is nice. Look at that. Oh shit, bro. Alright, don't give up on the GoPro. You better be waterproof like you're supposed to be. So freaking nice. It's a nice pool I've ever been in. Alright, welcome to day 7 of our trip. Today we're going to the salt mines. So we took an Uber to the pickup location and we got like 15-20 minutes to spare. So now we're walking into Old Town real quick to get some food, get some drinks for today. So yeah, let's go. We're at the salt mine. Going down 40 sets of stairs.
And survive here for an extended period of time. Even humans have to bring food from to get lost. Even today. Ladies and gentlemen, before there, but since we don't crush the rocks, we don't extract some commercial from the area of the tourist route. Prestigious university in Poland. Of course, Krakow Castle, it was partially built from the money. Educated professional sculptor. If you look at the leftmost wall of this chapel, you'll see 3 bas-reliefs depicting and they were sculpted by men, and then you went downstairs from up there to this place. We are now around 45 floors downstairs. The split level is theoretically apart from the ground level, but then it gets up to 90 upstairs, so that's the level.
Thank God there's an elevator. Alright, we just came out of the salt mine. What did you think about it, Grampy?
It was great.
It was pretty incredible. We were over 300 feet below ground and there were massive mines down there. I just cannot believe it. It's crazy. This is the oldest, biggest mine in Poland that's still active. Super cool. Now we're walking back to find our bus. We got a chill boat, thankfully.
That's not.
Poland! Back from the river cruise.
Hi.
Hello. Gonna explore Old Town. Alrighty, good morning. Welcome to day 8 of our trip. We're going to Auschwitz today. About 6 a.m. But we have I guess the tour driver or tour operator is coming to pick us up. So we're gonna go and meet him at our hotel lobby, and he's gonna pick us up. So that'll be pretty cool. Then we're gonna go to Auschwitz. I think it's gonna be a pretty intense day. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know if you can take videos or pictures, but we'll see. Alright, we just saw Auschwitz 1. We're taking a little bit of a break, about 15 minutes, and then we're gonna drive over to Birkenau, which is a camp, or pretty much just an extermination camp that they built like a year later. That one was where they did like all the mass killing and stuff. Here there was only one gas chamber, and at Birkenau there's 4 of them. So we're gonna Alright, we're leaving Birkenau. It's unbelievable. It's crazy. Okay, we got back from Birkenau to our hotel. We were chilling for about 3 or 4 hours. Now we're gonna go out. We came to Old Town, and we're gonna check out the historical museum of Krakow. So do something to fill out our day, because we don't really have that much to do left. Just one more day. So yeah.
Says you may touch.
You're okay, bud. Alright, we had a really good night, got some good dinner. Now we're just gonna take the Uber back to the hotel and then last day's tomorrow. City of Krakow. We're in the streets of Krakow. The deep, dirty streets. Very dangerous. Yeah, we got an Uber. It was $5. Hello.
Yes.
It's day 9, our last and final day on our trip. Now in Krakow still. We got breakfast and now we're walking to the Jewish Hero Square monument. And then we're gonna go walk over to Schindler's Factory. We have a tour at 11:30 for that. So yeah, we're just gonna check out a couple more museums and then probably just relax, pack up, get ready for the flight home tomorrow because we're leaving. Alrighty, we're out from Schindler's Factory and it was actually really amazing. We thought it was going to be mostly about Schindler, but really only a little bit, but it was mostly about Krakow during the time of the World War II. So it was actually really interesting. We learned a lot. So now we're just doing some last minute shopping and whatnot and gonna check out this underground museum if we can find it in Krakow in the square. But it's a super nice day. We really lucked out. We've had great weather this entire trip. Watching the sunset.
Na rzecz kościoła krakowskiego. Bez żadnego utrudnienia i bez napominania z naszej strony.
Alright, I think we're finally gonna be able to go inside the most grand, just like spectacular, huge churches in Krakow right now, because past times it's just been too late, but now it's 3 p.m. and it looks like the door's still open.
Went to Russia. You know, I wonder if they had
Using the rest of my zlotys. If you made it to the end of the video, I really want to say thank you for watching. We had an incredible trip, going to 3 different places: Amsterdam, Berlin, and Krakow. Saw some incredible things. We felt very safe. Most cities were all clean, very nice, and yeah, we really enjoyed it. But thanks for watching. Now we got about 14 hours flight time tomorrow, so that's not gonna be fun. But you gotta do what you gotta do to explore these beautiful and awesome places. But yeah, back to normal life, back to work, making money, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. On to the next one. Bye.